Peter, we are starting with a great heat. Kolohe Andino, Jadson Andre, and the wild card, Marco Mignot, going to be matching up in that three-surfer heat. Two are going to move on into the round of 32, and one's going to be packing their bags.
You really got to search for it immediately after you get a big score, because then you can get comfortable. Then you can sit around and wait for the next 10, you know?
This is one of those days it's probably going to have a lot of the 2s and 10 scenario, right?
Deep technical barrel riding will be highly rewarded. And let's see if we got some right here with Marco Mignot. Got a little shack there to begin his morning, and he's going to acquire a score for that one.
Slightly higher than, say, someone just jumping off in the lip, but you're right, it's not going to be fully rewarded unless it's a make. Those ones, you know, if you get yourself down the face and into a barrel on one of those, I would see it being a lot better number.
The backhander, Jadson, grabs the rail, little pit ride, gets a little too high there and goes over. I was also going to get at Marco Mignot and his family spend a lot of time in Mexico and Sayulita, another punchy beach break, so he's going to be comfortable in these situations. Here he goes on the left. Mignot can't find the door in and just going to have to straighten out to the beach, unfortunately.
Well, look at the score that came in for his first wave.
He was going to come unrated. That was a nice little barrel.
I'm calling that's where you want to be, is up there on that end of the beach. I don't like where Kolohe is down here on this end, but maybe he sees something we don't. I feel like there's better waves up there where these guys are surfing.
Airdrop for Jadson Andre. Completion on the drop. Can't find the barrel, however, kicks out. Because we got a lot of surfing to do. Jadson Andre, another quick up and out for Jaddy. Still searching for a meaningful wave, a completion, and a meaningful score. All fractional scores so far for Andre.
And, you know, he wasn't able to turn it. So I feel like this is an important event for him too, but I also like how he surfs in France here. I think he's got that ability to be able to change and make those choices and make good choices. Youngsters
looked awful lot like John Florence.
Here we go, live action. Kolohe Andino in the barrel is going to find the exit there, so that's going to be a good score for Andino. Halfway through the heat right now, and now he's going to make his mark beat.
Where he took off behind it, I mean, ultimately perfectly timed. Wasn't going to be a long barrel, and he knew that the entire time, but at least he maximized it.
I love the slow-mo here, Strider.
Yeah, well, you can see he had to take a line where he came out low road. So he took that line where he jumped up into the bowl, and he rode a high line and then low out of it so that he could escape the lip before it took him in the head. And that was something that you really have to be aware of on a day like today. Zone to be a fan. You have fun out here. There's so much to do, restaurants, nightlife, and then
all right here on the beach too, right? So they don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, and then you just
carry over.
Literally carry over from 5 in the morning right out to the beach, and you're here right out front. So
and they're all sleeping in their cars. They're all parked along the beach
down here. All right.
Here we go. Marco Mignot, nice stall there. Can't quite get the cover up. Little pit ride, but he will get rid of his half-point score and back up his 4.33. Take another look at Kolohe's 6.33. No, this is a
closeout. Yeah, that we just saw. Yeah, 0.93. I mean, it was an improvement. Give him that.
Here we go. Jaddy, baby, finding a left. Way back door there. Can he find an exit? It's open. And the door shuts on Jadson Andre.
It's a lot to think about where to be.
Here we go, Marco dropping in on his heels, now gets on his toes, try to come around that section, and nothing having on that wave. See Michel Perez in the foreground getting ready for his matchup. He's going to be next against Sebastian Zietz and Mark Lacomar.
Red extending the lead, a 6.33 and a 3.33 to Steelers Red. Time for blue now.
7 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Jadson Andre dropping into that one, grabbing the rail, and no exit again for Jadson, just getting guillotined.
Distance that you have to paddle, yet you could get so smashed.
You're crossing over the 405 freeway really quick.
Here we go with Andino. Pulls up, under, in the barrel, comes through there, second section.
But so this is going to be an interesting score.
There.
Interesting score. I mean, because there was some work there. There's some intensity on that wave. He made it through the first section.
He's he's going to get rewarded for that first section.
Driving through sections, and there was a beautiful tube right here. He pulls up from behind, gets a nice tube time. Right there, he might have been able to doggy door, but I don't think so. Maybe he was hoping to not risk injury right here, because you're in the tube, right? Right there, he might have been able to come out, but right here, there could have been a turnout and maybe snuck out before the lip hit him in the head. But then you can inflict some serious pain on yourself by taking, 20,000 gallons of water on the head.
Love how he shifts up on the board. Everything's moved forward. He's driving from, that rail. Everything's there up front. Stability. It's cool. You notice how his eyes the whole time were just scanning the lineup. There was never did he peel his eyes off.
Mignot in the barrel has to fight his way out and just gets caught up there. Unfortunate for the wild card, because it looks like he had to exit, but he just got eaten up in that last section.
If you watch the replay of this wave, he got so excited about trying to make that barrel, he put way too much pressure on the front foot and went over the handlebars. You have to stay centered over your board, or else you're going to end up, catching that whitewater and going over the front. If you're a foam ball or any kind of situation where water's coming down on you.
And he's fit. You see, he's doing everything, leading with his head. He's doing everything he can to get down the face, but the disconnect, that's when the board leaves the water. It flattens out underneath him and can't settle it into the rail again. And now paying the price. Up and over.
I wouldn't wish
Sorry
that
to laugh,
on
but it is
anyone.
fun to watch a train wreck, man. These guys just coming in. They're going to finish up. Let's hope that Andre is okay.